How's it going, YouTube? Jamie the Kid 00 here, and I'm back with another deck profile for you guys. I know I have been really quite quiet over these past few days, maybe even weeks. I've got quite a lot of content recorded that I need to put up on my channel, but I haven't had the time to finish dubbing it and finish editing it, so it's probably not going to be up until Christmas break. The reason for this is I have a lot of deadlines coming up, I have a lot of assignments to do, and this is just something I've been testing in the build-up for a regionals I'm going to this weekend. So I figured while I had it built, I may as well actually profile it to you guys. I just want to quickly say, before I get into the deck profile, I'm sorry that I haven't been producing much content recently. I have not had the time. I will be going into overdrive over Christmas break, provided that my my internet is fixed. And also, yay, 2,000 subscribers. There will be a video on that. Either way, this is going to be a Chaos Dragon deck profile. It's really standard. It's got a couple of techs, but other tech ideas were cut because they weren't very good in testing. But either way, this is going to be a Chaos Dragon deck profile. Those of you who've seen me on DN, I have been testing this quite a bit on DN. Hasn't seen much real-life testing yet, but it will do, hopefully. But I definitely quite like it in this current meta, so let's just get into the profile. So to start off, we're going to, of course, go with a dragon lineup that is fairly huge. We're going to play one Dark Arm Dragon because Dark Arm is crazy, and the accompanying Red Eyes Darkness Kettle Dragon, as some people call it. We're playing 3 of the Light Pulsar Dragon. This Dark Simorgh is a proxy for a Light Pulsar because I only have 2 for some reason. I'm playing 3 Dark Flare because I feel that with the decrease in Darkness Metal and Chaos Sorcerer going to 1, you need more Chaos monsters, more big drops, and Dark Flare fits the bill. And Dark Flare is really awesome for setting up your graveyard, especially when you draw into this and it's really dead in hand. Dark Flare really makes it live. So I really like 3 Dark Flare. I wouldn't cut it at all. And then I play the 1 Eclipse with him because it has 2 targets now. I wouldn't play any more than that. Sometimes I've wished I've had more than that, but I just remember that the second one will always be dead. So it's not worth playing any more than that. That is the dragons. Oh, sorry, there was one more dragon that I'm actually teching. I'm teching a Debris Dragon. In this deck, we have, let's see, 5, I think 6 Debris Dragon targets that it can directly synchro with, 8 if you count the Veilers. You have, 9 if you count the Veilers. There are 6 targets in deck this can synchro with, and the ability in this kind of deck to use your normal summon, play this, make, get Card Trooper from your graveyard, make Black Rose, blow up the field, and then just go Chaos Monster, Chaos Monster, Chaos Monster. Boom. Is kind of good. It sets up your OTK plays. Otherwise, you can do combo plays, like if you have a Light Pulsar in grave, a Light Pulsar in hand, and a Red Eyes Darkness Metal in grave, you can go Debris Dragon, get back Raikou, make Iron Chain Dragon, drop another Light Pulsar, make Exabeetle, bring back the Light Pulsar in grave, pop the Light Pulsar that was brought back, get Red Eyes Darkness Metal, that Darkness Metal gets back the Light Pulsar, and you can make a huge field, and then end with a Gaia Dragon, Red Eyes, and Pulsar, and you can just do so many crazy things, and this facilitates so many other plays, so I really like this. I wouldn't play it more than 1 at the moment. I tested 2, and 2 was a bit cloggy, but 1 works really quite nicely. For the milling aspect, carrying on, play double Card Trooper. I really like Card Trooper. The fact that you can summon it, mill 3, so they kill it, you've -0'd because it gives you the draw when it dies. So often this is a great first turn play because you can just summon it, mill 3, they kill it, and you get a hand of 7 on the next turn with 3 cards engraved, potentially giving you a Chaos play turn 2. So double Trooper is really quite nice for your milling. Then I play triple Raikou. I originally had one of these Raikous cut for an Eren, and I currently side the Eren now. Eren was really quite useful because a lot of people have been playing quite defensively, especially at my locals recently, and Eren has been... If I had Eren, it would have been great, and on Dueling Network, Eren has been insane. Especially going second, my opponent goes, first turn, set a monster, pass, and I just go, charge, Eren, bounce. Insane. Then I play triple Lila. Again, I don't want to cut a 3rd Lila for the Eren because I don't play any MSTs, and I feel like 3 Lila is essential for if in a deck where you don't play MSTs. Baits out all the bottomlesses and all the warnings so that you can then go into your dragon plays. Insane. That is our milling lineup. It's 8 guys, I believe. Then, for the kind of etc. stuff, play the Double Tour Guide. This facilitates a lot of good Chaos plays. This plus this over into Giga Brilliant makes a instant light dark, so your Chaos Dragon plays alive. Also, you can go into Levier if you started banishing. If you've banished a Lila earlier on in the game, if your opponent has back row, you can go Xyz, Levier, get back Lila, kill the back row, and then drop Chaos Dragons. So that's quite nice. And then I play the Accompanying Sangan and the Night Assailant. Night Assailant is amazing in this deck simply because when you've got a Light Pulsar in grave, you can just ditch this and like an Eclipse Wyvern from hand. The best players just ditch this and Eclipse Wyvern, and you get 3 pluses all day and get a Light Pulsar back. And you get, like, this will get you a Raikou back to hand, and the Wyvern will get you a Banished Red Eyes, and you're ready to go, really. So it's amazing. So that is our Tour Guide and Dark lineup. Then for hand traps, I play triple Effect Veiler. I don't like traps in this deck, of course, because it's a milling deck. And in any other deck, I really don't like Effect Veiler because it, as my friend will easily be quoted, it makes good hands amazing and it makes bad hands even worse. But in this deck, we don't play traps, and you need to stop your opponent OTKing you and making big plays, especially with like what windups can do with Zen Mighties and things like that. You need to be playing Veilers to stop that. And that is the only reason I play these. And they're a light target, and against a deck where they're dead, I can just ditch them for Light Pulsars, so they're never really that dead. So, yeah. 3 Veilers. And of course they're lights, as I just said, so they do perform other purposes, so they're never going to be truly dead. Then I play double Trag. Trag is insane in this deck, because you almost always, until you go off, you're going to have a hand of 5 or 6 all the time. So Trag is always going to be, I mean, like 2-4, 3k, 3-6. Huge. Nothing much else to say there. Trag is going to be huge in this deck, and I really like it. And then I play the One Gauze, because you can't have enough answers to the OTK right now. You need to have answers to the OTK, and in this deck you have no traps, so you have to have answers. And of course I'm not going to play Necrogardeners, so this serves the purpose. Then for other Chaos monsters, the bosses, I play 1 Chaos Sorcerer, which is really good. Just dropping it in defense mode, removing from play a threat, and then dropping your Chaos Dragons and swinging in, so you don't have to worry about the Mirror Force. Or just dropping it when your opponent has a huge monster. You don't want to commit to board with a Chaos Dragon to, like, if you don't want to commit to the board because you think they might have a Deep Prison, but you really need to get that boss monster off board, you can just go Chaos Sorcerer, banish it. It's got 2k defense, so unless they go into another power play or an Xyz play, they're not going to get over it with a normal summon, so Chaos Sorcerer. And then, of course, BLS, who warrants no explanation. For the spell lineup, I play, I believe, 10 spells. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I play the 1 Dark Hole, the 1 Reborn, the 1 Dark Hole, and the 1 Storm. Nothing else to say about those, to be quite frank. I play the 1 Foolish Burial. This is probably the most controversial thing I play. Because Future Fusions has been banned, I find it really quite difficult to get into the Red Eyes Darkness Metal, especially game 1, that you're really going to rely on and you need to get into grave really quickly. So I play this because while it is a -1, the plays you can get off of Darkness Metal are insane. So I feel that played correctly, you're not just going to like draw this and go, ditch Darkness Metal. You're just going to draw into this, hold it until you have your Light Pulsar play, try and drop the Light Pulsar is usually the play I'd make. And then once the Light Pulsar has resolved, if I don't fear Torrential, that is, I'll Foolish Burial for the Red Eyes. And if I do fear Torrential, I'll Foolish Burial for the Red Eyes first, drop the Light Pulsar, and we'll see what happens. Other plays include using this for Eclipse Wyvern. So you can go, I've gone, say I'd have 4 Darks in grave, I'll go Foolish Burial, Eclipse Wyvern, banish Dark Armed, banish the Wyvern and a Dark for, say, Light Pulsar, get the Dark Armed, play the Dark Armed, and it was all facilitated off this Foolish Burial play. So I don't know, I like it and I hate it, so it's definitely going to be something I test more. Let me know your thoughts on the Foolish Burial, but I quite enjoy playing it. And it's Champion Pack Super, Turbo Pack Super, so I like it. Then I play Double Lance because this deck doesn't play MSTs. I do admittedly fear the Mermail matchup when I play Forbidden Lance over MST, but I feel that fearing one matchup should not dictate the whole build of this deck, especially when it's an incredibly expensive deck, and it's not rare, but it's uncommon to see. And I mean, at my locals, no one plays it. One person has it, but nobody plays it. So I think Forbidden Lance is okay for now, but I side 3 MST, put it that way. Against Mermail, the triple MST in the side is an essential. So double Lance, and then I play Charge and 3 solar recharges. I'm not sure how I feel about 3 solars just yet. I might cut 1, but 3's been performing okay for now. You have to be very careful in how you use it, and not just throw away Lilas and things like that, because they are really quite good. It's a strange card. I like 3, but I like 2, so testing will tell. Let me know what you guys think, whether I should play 3 or 2, because it's definitely subject to change. And then finally onto the extra deck. So for the extra deck I play, of course, the Gorz token. 1 level 4 in the form of Armory Arm. I don't play a 5. I never find myself needing the 5. The only time I've ever needed it was Veiler and Eclipse Oven, so I don't need the 5. I play 1 Iron Chain Dragon for the Debris Dragon plays that I cited earlier. 1 Black Rose Dragon, again the Debris Dragon plays, so you can just drop this, blow up the field. Fun plays for days. The Stardust Dragon, because it is a dragon and it is great for stopping Torrential Mirror Force and all that jazz. Scrap Dragon, again for getting over things. Like, this deck doesn't like Reaper. I don't know why, but this deck has a problem with Reaper when you don't draw your Raikos or your Lances. So I have a problem with Reaper, and this deals with Reaper when I want to OTK. So, Reaper dealer. Then for the 3s, 1 Leviathan Dragon, essentially because it is a dragon, you can go Torguide this, banish this, Red Eyes Darkness Metal gets back Light Pulsar, and you have your lock field. Giga Brilliant, because Torguide this is 2 darks and a light engrave instantaneously when it dies. Leviair, because you banish a lot of stuff, long story short. Zenmaines, because sometimes you're going to need to stall, especially, and to remove stuff. If your opponent has a huge monster, you can just go Zenmain swing, and then detach 1, destroy the monster. So it gives you outs, I guess. Then for the 4s, 1 Mace Stroke, because it's Mace Stroke. It's the best 4, and I don't make 4s that much in here, and Mace Stroke is easily the best rank 4. 1 Queen Dragoon Djinn. Queen Dragoon Djinn is just so good in this deck. For the plays it gives you, like late game, I've had like, starting my turn, I've had a Lila in defense mode, or a Lila in attack mode, or just a level 4 on board, and I've drawn into, or I'm holding a Debris Dragon. I drop the Debris Dragon, get back Card Trooper, so that Card Trooper, if it dies now, it's going to get me a draw, because its effect is only negated on the field. Exceeds with the 2 into this, and get me back a Light Pulsar. So now if my opponent like Dark Holes my field late game, if they haven't used it yet, I'm going to get a draw and a special summon off of the Light Pulsar. So it sets up so many good plays. This combos really nicely with Debris Dragon and level 4s. So Queen Dragoon Djinn is probably the best Xyz in this deck, bar maybe Exobeetle, because Exobeetle was incredible in this deck. But it's pretty good. Then for 6s, I play 1 Exobeetle, because of the standard Exobeetle play where you go 2 6s, like, into this in defense mode, get out Light Pulsar in the back row, or Sangan, Light Pulsar or Sangan on the back row, kill the Light Pulsar or Sangan, kill an opponent's guy, get a search off of the Sangan or a special summon off of the Light Pulsar, and then you just Xyz into this. So Exobeetle was crazy. Then play the 1 Strike Bouncer and the 1 Gaia Dragon, and I've realised what I'm missing in this extra. Because I haven't actually exactly copied my DM build, and I realised what I'm actually missing here. I'm actually missing a rank 5. I was on DN playing a Tyrus, but I kind of like Adreus. So for those of you who are looking to net deck this, I will be making a change after this video of cutting something for Tyrus or Adreus. So let me know what you guys think I should play, Tyrus, Adreus, or Zenmaio, and what I should cut. I mean, maybe the Stardust can go, maybe the Zenmaines, but I really like this extra deck as it is. I mean, it might even be 14 cards. I might have just forgotten to put it in, but let me know what you do. Otherwise, this has been Jamie the Kid 00, and I'll be back in like 2 weeks with regular content again. You'll have a Regionals diary, probably this coming Monday, but regular content will probably start after the 14th when I go home. So otherwise, yeah, this has been Jamie the Kid 00. I'll see you guys next time with some more content. Peace out. Bye.